Hello? Anybody need help? Alright, so I just reached my guild to 59 from my guildie that was grinding Star's End or something. And now it's time to enhance with what I got. So I think a lot of new people, they don't understand that there's a reason Ugar gives you these stacks when you hit try. So let me go ahead and ask for the quests for sub weapon and main weapon. So you don't have to accept them before you enhance your stuff. So where is the sub weapon? Let's get these two because I'm trying to get Tet. So you would hit try with Timeless for sure, right? You get 1,000 of them. I had more, I think. And these hit try pretty easily. I was using like the 10 stacks. And this is all from just leveling up and open up boxes and doing the quests that he gives you. Like, to talk to him, pretty much. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, I think that's it. So as far as my gear goes right now, I really want my weapon up. So let's go with that. So I think I equip it, and he gives you a stack. Like so. So it's a sub weapon and main weapon. So 40 stack and a 40 stack. Boom. So the simple way to enhance at this point is just do this. He gives you a 40 stack for a reason. So you equip it. And you just go ahead and tap it. If it fails, it's easy. You use this one on this one. So now that this is dual, I'm going to use that 40 stack on this one. And that's like a 40 something. What the hell? Why not? So this fails. There's a 50. So now I'm trying to get these. You can refine these back up, or you can try to use Timeless again. And let's try to do. Let's use this 30 right here to have sitting around 50% chance. And go back to this one. There's Tet. If I failed that, I would have just kept going about it. So now I have a Tet. I'll talk to Cougar. And I'll just re-equip the weapon again. Oops, that was the wrong one. I think it's main weapon. Awakening. Wait, did I fuck up? You should have given me a 60. Okay, there's a 60. Okay. So now, for a 60... Oops. I take off my weapon. Boop. I can do the same thing here with the 60 stack that he gave me. And it's a 36% chance. Or you can save it right here. Boop. And try to get your offhand Tet. So let's do... let's do a 20. 20 is not bad. Oh, 30 is not bad. Because if this fails, oh, that's... Okay, if that fails, it'll get bigger. So now I'm going to use a 10 here. I'm going to use a 30 here. So now we have a nice set of stacks here. So I could refine this to try and do Tet and like that. Like this. Or I could just try to pen my weapon like this. And use that instead. So like 60. Done. And I don't think he gives you a reward for pen. So, where's Fuger? Ooh, he gives you a timepiece too? Nice. Okay. So now I'm trying to get my sub weapon. So now that I still have a good amount of stuff. So I'm gonna save the refined ore in case I run out of time filled. So let's take out all my gear, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. I could do something like this. Do a 10 here. Okay, where's the fucking blacksmith at? I don't know why he goes away. Okay, you know what? For some reason, if you're in Heidel too, you just, there's another guy up here. Where is he? So let's use the ore. If you have arsons, don't use them. I remember a long time ago when arsons first came out, people were like, ooh, this is like the thing to do. Fuck no. Alright, so pen. I'll never fuck with this again. So let's do offhand weapon. With a 10 stack or whatever it is. Then put that aside. Use 10 again. Use 18 on it. Put it inside. Use 10 again. 22 on the side. And so forth. So, if I really wanted to rush this, I would use refined stones. But this is like backup, essentially. But since I have a pen weapon now, I don't really need a backup. So, and if your goal, if you already have like a previous seasonal character, then you know, if you think about it, you don't really need anything else at this point because what AP am I? What is this? I have to repair that. And this is just with quest accessories. I have 195 AP. So like, if I enhance this to pen, I'm pretty much set. I could use Succession and just kill everything, like, as far as from Sulfur Mines to probably even Centaurs, Blood Wolves for the Mana Potion, Shuriken, and even Forest Renaros. But I probably wouldn't do Forest Renaros unless you're... It didn't even hit that hard, honestly, so let's try to get this up and up, just as an example. So let's do another 10 for duo. Use a 26 for try. It's not bad for 50% rate. Okay. And then there's a 30 stack. There's a 40 stack. And then Dr. Fuger. There's Fuger. Where's sub weapon? Oh, yeah, I gotta equip it. Boom. And after you finish this weapon, and let's say it does hit pen, or if it does not hit pen, just keep going at it. So, here's my Tet. Here's the 60 stack he gave me. And I've seen some people take Kron here, but you honestly don't need a Kron here because you can save that stack. You can use like a smaller stack that you have, like a 40 here. Then go back to a 68. Another 40. Failed. Then I want to use the 20 here, actually, in case it fails. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to switch everything around. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. And let's say I don't want to use that big of a stack for try. I would put a refined crystal here. And then I would have to prepare again. If for some reason, once you really only have to worry until these ore and the timeless go down. So that's why I would still say to a certain point, you really don't need to use the refined stones. So my word of advice right now is to just worry about your weapons. So fit this back to Tet, hopefully. So would I use the 50 stack on it? I don't know. If it fails again, I'll save this and use it for the pen. For my next pen. So dual. And now if I only have any... what is this? Okay, I got it. I have an idea. So let's make fail stacks now, since we ran out of 10s. And just go around full circle. So I can have to use this 10 here on this if I wanted to. Or I would use the 20 stack on like an armor. So like let's say I don't want to use these big gold stacks, right? But if I were to fail with a 20, oops, this is a 10. What am I doing? You know what? Fuck it. The 10 stack, I wouldn't do this, but let's get a stack bigger, right? Here we go. So now I just keep the tri armor. Whoop. And then I use a 20 stack here. Whoop. And let's say I do it on gloves. Fuck. Let's say it fails. I want this to fail. Okay, so this is a 26 stack. Much better than a 20. A little bit better chance. Didn't work. So I could refine it back to try, do Tet Pen again, like this. Or if I wanted to use this 30 stack, I would just put it on my body armor again. So it would look something like this. Because 30 is pretty close, right? The Tet to the 40. And this is how you would make your 40 if you ran out of 40. Get it back to Tet. Yeah. So let's get this back to dual, but I don't want to use a 30 on that. So let's do body armor. Is the gloves. Nope, that gloves, nice. So now I can run back down. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Booger. I should accept every quest now. I probably didn't need the awakening, but in progress, in progress. Okay. Now just equip everything. Take everything off again. So I think I have a stack big enough to make this Tet, but I really want to get this weapon up. And I was just demonstrating what you could do. So again, I don't have any 10s. So I would just do, you could just raw tap this, honestly. Since you have 500. Because this is no big deal. You can get a million of these. But if you wanted to like use as an example, oops, let's Stupid gloves on. Let's use the helmet and gloves since they're pry. I'm gonna use these as a fail stack. So it's I think helmets are the next best one. Then stack again. Duo. And then where is the 30? I think he's 20 here, actually. And then I think I already got it from him, right? I don't see it. Shoes, helmet, hop up, and needs to get back to Tet. So I'm kind of annoyed about this 50 stack here. Okay. With this stat. Wait. I think I have a 60 stack already, right? Yeah, it's a 74 now because it kept failing. And I have another 60 here from the other Tet. So I'll do this for the Tet Kudum. Done. So boom. Ooh, where's the stable guy at? Okay. Pair. Turn inventory. Equip. Done. So now I have 400 timeless, a good amount of ore left, and a good amount of refined left. Keep in mind I didn't even touch the what's the stupid ore? I haven't talked to this blacksmith in Altanova yet. So I could get another 25 ore here. Enhance a ring to pry. That's easy. Following these is all easy, but let's just do this. Let's make a pry 2-bala ring, for example. I think you can get one from leveling to 60. Ooh, what's this? Season character reached. Oh, you get 100 mil. Alright. So, this shouldn't be too hard, right? I think I made it look. I think I'm a bit undercutting what I'm doing here. So, now that I have more slots here, I could do, let's get this. What's the next armor I could pen? So I could do this. Get this helmet, this glove, the pen if I wanted to, with that 60 stack they gave me. Just have it. No big deal. Just put it right there. And then I have 40 stack. It could be cheap and save that 40 later. Yeah, let's try it. It's just armor, so it doesn't matter, right? So let's get a bigger stack of this. Okay, let's get a bigger stack of this. And then we pen again. Pen a tip. Done. So, boom. Pen armor. Now, how much time do I have left? 357. Keep in mind, I didn't even do the weekly yet. Where's the weekly at? For the weekly, I would definitely get the ore. So I think my next step would be to try all of these. So let's get this. Just so I can get those stacks. So my next stack. So let's get these 2-bala duo up. What's my smallest one? 20? Sure. Failed. Boop. Go back down here. And then I just 300. 26, try. Failed again. Back to try. Gotta try. Put the gloves. Back to Fugor. Oops, already got it. So now I get everything to try, right? This, same thing. If you really didn't want to use more timeless, you could just do a 20 on it, but I still wouldn't do that. So I think the priority is body armor, gloves, and then helmet. So let's get the helmet up. I want to keep that. Whoop. Ran out of durability. Ah, fuck it. Let's get the boots. Boots. Let's put that right there. So 200 fucking stones. Okay. Okay, we're running back up the river. So I want to get So I think my next quest is to get everything. Let me look at this guy first. Helmet 1 is next, I think, to get try. Let's make sure we get everything to try before we fuck with the next set. Or I could just go all out on these gloves. Yeah, why not, right? They have durability. What's that 40 stack? Want to be lazy again and do it all over. Or if you want to spend less time, you could do this. Use the 40. And if the 40 fails, you have like something else closer to 60, I guess. So let's do, and maybe this 60 you could save later for like your accessory, like your necklace or something. So let's do this. Let's use 40. Do that there. 20. It failed. Go back up, and we just do it all over again. Yeah, usually I tell people to just don't worry too much about the fail stacks, and just use the one that they give you. So, like, example, let's repair all my pens first. I don't think you need to repair them, actually. Put the gloves up. Choose. She wanted, hey, look, artisan. Why not? Let's do war. That's pretty stupid. Don't do that. So I have a 14 stack here with my lowest stack. Let's go ahead and get this to try. And then we have a 40 stack. 40 stack. Oop. Then do it again. Where's that 20 stack at? Ooh, we don't have any more 20s. Okay. So what's my next biggest upgrade? So I could get the helmet up. I have 100 of these left. So now that I'm running low, you could just slowly be happy with what you have, like this. And then just put everything at try, or you could just say fuck it and keep going, because you know, this armor isn't a big deal, because my weekly is going to be at Sulfur Mine. So let's everything and see where we are actually. What's this? Duo Naru? That's stupid. Where is? Keep in mind I would have more AP if I had the rings. You also can get the pen earring and the pen ring from leveling up to, where is it? 60 and 61. So this would be 10 more AP, and this would be 2 more AP. So if you hit level 60, which is very easy, you could just have a guildies do trees with you, or AFK train this shit for a night. You have enough XP for 60, or at least like big chunk. Or like after you do your weekly, you have enough XP to hit 60, and then I would just do the Chang'e Tomb to 61 if you really want that 2 AP. But I don't think that's worth it if you have to try 4 earrings already. It's not really that big of a deal with that AP. So you just toss all this bullshit in your inventory. And then, how many ore do I have? Okay. And the rest of these ore would obviously go into a necklace first. If you... And this is mainly because I want to pretty much milk as much AP as I can in the shortest amount of time. So where is Fugar? So exchange. I want. Oh, I think it was a blacksmith that gave it to you. Where's the blacksmith? I could probably easily get another thing to pen with this. So let's try it again. Let's get these gloves up. What do I have? Like a 26 stack? Jeez. I could just use that. And then I could use the 50. And then I have the 60 over here. Where is it? Okay, that failed. 40. 68. Ben. Okay. My DP up to 277. Like nothing can kill me right now in any of these zones. Like from this point you're on, like nothing touches you. Like you are literal god among men. Like and if you, as far as seasons go, this is where I would stop. But if you're a brand new player and you want your armor up, you would definitely what is it? Where'd you get the rest of it? Where's my horse at? So I think my next quest. And before you spend everything after Tet to Pen, I would highly recommend using the rest of your ores and everything into to the necklace. And then like you should get a crystal here somewhere that is a guaranteed pen. Where is it at? Right here. So once you make a ring to try or higher, you pretty much level up to 60 and get this ring and accept this part if you are struggling to get that ring up. But I'll just go ahead and use these two duels here as fail stack thingies so I can make the necklace I want. So, how many timeless do I have? 37? Yikes. But after the weekly, you should probably have like another 300, 400, 500 maybe, depending how hardcore you grind. But let's go ahead and prepare. Wait, exchange. Where is she? Wait, is she not? There's the war guy. Ball of War, blacksmiths in Velia and other major cities. Okay, so the fucker here isn't there, so I think he's out right now? Is he out right now? I don't even know. But I see why they would make him disappear during seasonal. That's weird. But if he's right there, oh, perfect. Okay, he's here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show everybody what I would do for my accessories as far as the necklace would go. So 8, sure. So hints. So let's see what I got left. Oh, I got jack shit. So at this point, you'd be like, let's get some fail stacks, right? So let's say you 30 would be good for like Tet, I think. But let's just look at percentages and see what happens, I guess. Can I refine this? Actually, I think I have enough for fail stacks with my current timeless. I mean, I have 30. So what's this, 30 for a 10 stack? I don't think that's even worth it, right? Screw it. Let's try it. If I don't have any change, give me a 10. And this is another way to get, your accessories up, so it's perfect. So let's do 10. Yeah, what's the chance for pry? Not bad. Okay. And this would replace my current necklace by 3 AP. And we'll just do it again. Use this one as your main one, and then make a backup one, obviously. So let's say I use this 10 here. And I fail my helmet, right? If I fail my helmet, it'll be big enough to use this fail stack onto the next necklace I choose. Or I could just do this. Use a 10 on it. Okay, we got like one more try, right? So let's do this. 13. And now I have an increase. And then now this is my main one I use. So now I'm at 211 AP. And I have yet to grind it a single monster. Like, this is straight up purely like I reached to level 59, and like as I was leveling, I was just using the scrolls of XP they gave me, and I was using a mule. I was using the book of 1 day XP or whatever it is. If you wanted to keep progressing, I think what's my next fail stack here? I think they want me to get a Tet and the rest of my armor. So I would just do something like, I don't think you have enough timeless for it. But at this point, this is enough DP to do anything. But if you, again, if this is like your first character in video, and you somehow followed what I did and got here to this point, you would just prioritize your armor, because you really want these on pen, and then get your awakening weapon afterwards. Or if like your class you like to play in awakening, you would just leave your main hand at pry, and you get your awakening to pen, and then eventually you want both to pen. By the way, if you're very new to the game, you don't have a fucking seasonal pen set, I would start grinding hours. Pretty sure your guild, if your guild isn't helping you, by the way, and you guys aren't doing like group grinds for trees for XP, like you should leave that guild and look for a better guild. Like, that's pretty dog shit guild nowadays if no one wants to leech you XP. Like, that's fucking stupid. Like, if anyone in my guild was like, hey, can you parallel my seasonal character 1 to 60? Or 1 to like 50, like 8, 59? I'd be like, yeah, sure, dude. Here, let's go trees. Pop all your scrolls. It'll take like 30 minutes. Or like 60 minutes or something. But there's like people in my guild that's even stronger than me. And they could probably take you to any LVS spot and just poop you out at level 60 in like an hour if you do it right. So yeah, that's just my advice at this point. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Okay, let's go back here. Get my 100 mil. I'm hitting level 59. Boom. And then this 100 mil, if you're a brand new character, you can like use this to like fail stack too if you want. And you can have your guild teach you how to fail stack. But if not, I think there are a ton of fail stack guide videos out there. If your inventory looks like this, it's chaotic, and you want to fix it. Because I know a lot of new players will be clicking this video, and all you really gotta do is do this. Oops, my storage is fucking full. But you just dump it all into your warehouse if it goes into the warehouse, and everything else into the storage. So, my fucking, what is it? My inventory is a fucking mess right now. But, the reason I have my storage full is because I was gonna make a bunch of helmets to, like, sell and fail stack with. So I figured, you know, why not? So let's go ahead and do something like this. Go ahead and dump it all here. A lot of this is like trash loot that I've gotten, but got this to go in there. Oop, keep the flowers. If I were you, I would turn all these in for a tier 8 horse and just level them all up and see if you get a courser or not. And use that as a doom. Let's put all this shitty gear in there. Duo earring bound. Duo belt bound. I don't think any of the quests need Naru, but don't quote me on that. So probably Tavala. So at this point, this is all Tavala shit. So you can toss this. You can toss this Naru earring, Naru belt. This you could equip, and this is for more XP, obviously. 50% combat XP. Again, you can use this while you're leeching your guild. Use this while you're leeching. I think I'm waiting for my skill points to get higher, so I can like use these, and I want to say it'll give me more XP, but I don't know. Yikes. Okay, 10 sharps. Drops, sure. Store everything in here. If you're wondering how to get more storage, by the way, I was helping my friend like a month ago in the last season, and he didn't know about the storage thing about buying houses, and you just click it, hit purchase storage. You turn on nodes right here, boom. You click it, you buy them, just in case somebody needs more storage. Let's put that in there, put that in there. Ooh, that's more XP right there too. Kydex. So you would put this in your helmet. And don't worry about those crystals. They're technically event crystals, but no one really uses them. Unless you're like this could be used for like AFK training helmet or something. And that would be pretty nice later down the road. This will always be a backup, or I could put it back into my storage to save a slot, and then usually I just transport everything to Velia as far as enhancement goes. I don't know why. Velia is like my storage place for gear that I have an ult there that holds everything, and enhancement materials all go down there. So like my next enhancing session will be after I do a weekly, and then that's pretty much it, unless like I would really want to grind and I'm bored. I would keep grinding seasonals. So let's we'll keep this. You know, keep that. But we'll send the rest of it. Because my character is gonna run back to Velia every time I try to enhance anyways, so I just want all the enhancement stuff over there. Memory fragments, petals, sure. Bronze stones I send to Velia. But most of this stuff I can put into my warehouse anyways, so I'm just gonna leave this into storage and not waste too much time. But as far as my inventory goes, it doesn't look too bad. Ooh. Nice, more shit. So what do we get? What did I miss out on? Oh yeah, also keep in mind, if you want to heal a little bit more, or like if your class uses a lot of mana, you can look up on this kind of crystal on the market. Or if you don't want to type that in, you can just go what's it? Crystal, main weapon, and then look for it yourself. I think there's one for HP. 2 HP per hit. You put 2 of them on your weapon. 2 mana per hit, you put 2 of them on your weapon. Or you can put 1 of each and be lazy. Another thing is, I tell noobs, just so they don't use potions, because, you know, they're new, and holding potions is pretty tough. So you want to just use, like, your skill add-ons, like, over here, to give you some sustain. So, like, for me, I would put it on to, like, the skill with the most hits, like, that you use a lot. Usually it's a skill that says, like, times 10 hits or something that you would use it on to heal health. If it's even more than 10 hits, it would be even better. In general, I would recommend for newbie players to put on at least 1 skill so you can get that healing, so you never have to use potions as you're leveling. Potions shouldn't really be used in PvE unless you are PvPing. And even then, when you're PvPing, there's potions in there that are cheap, that are like 1 silver each in the battle arena that you can use. And the rest of your times, some people have been recommending to just live at Blood Wolves for a while. And I know that, like, once you do your journal, you can Agris farm. I would keep your seasonal character, or like a second character over here, to just farm Sulfur Mine to burn your Agris. That way you get a shit ton of silver at the least amount of time. So, like, you could burn all of some, like, an hour or 2 hours and make, like, 500 million or something, or 300 million an hour with this Agris turned on. And you just grind Sulfur Mine for silver, and then put the pre-orders for stuff you need at that point, and then, like, do your life skilling farming while you're fucking around with Blood Wolves, and hopefully you get that infinite potion. And then when you get the first piece, it just gets easier from there. And then when you have the infinite potion, you would pretty much be set to do any Elvia zone, because, like, I think if you were full Tet, like you still take a shit ton of damage, but you would work on like your pen weapon first, obviously. But I don't know. I don't know what people do nowadays when they're new. um, but yeah, so that's pretty much like my guide for now. Hopefully this wasn't overwhelming. Yeah, that's it for me.